Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you're here. Thank you for joining me finally for my 2.5-year endometriosis update. And I know several of you have been requesting this video. I'm sorry it's taken so long to get out, but I am very excited to share it with you today. So basically 2.5 years ago in July of 2019, I was diagnosed with a stage 3 on the verge of a stage 4 endometriosis. And I had never experienced anything really up to that point or anything that I thought was abnormal in regards to periods or like having painful symptoms. I never experienced anything like that until one day I had extreme pain in my abdomen. It would kind of switch from the lower left abdomen to the lower right abdomen, and it was very scary, very painful, and I was on the hunt to figure out something that would help to diminish or completely eliminate my symptoms without having to take hormones or things like Orlissa, birth control. I didn't want to take anything like that. I wanted to do it naturally, if at all possible. So being plant-based, I was already consuming smoothies. However, I wasn't doing green smoothies. So my mom actually found this doctor. Her name is Dr. Brooke Goldner, and she has discovered a way to actually help lupus patients not have lupus anymore by consuming a huge green smoothie every single day. It's called Hypernourishing, and basically this flushes out the inflammations, the toxins from your body, and it helps with all sorts of diseases, including endometriosis. And I have experienced great success from doing this. I try to drink this every single day. Granted, I'm not perfect and I definitely have strayed off for a couple of days, but I always go back to it because I see such amazing results, not only in this 2.5-year period, but also on a day-to-day period. And like my bathroom habits are amazing. I'm filling my body full of fiber, nutrients, and greens, which are one of the most, probably the most important thing that you can be consuming. So I will be doing a clip later in this video which shows you exactly what I put in my smoothie, and I'm just going to detail kind of these 2.5 years, what I've experienced, and basically what my lack of endometriosis pain is like. So if you want a way to finally get rid of your endometriosis symptoms, greatly diminish your pain, then definitely keep watching. I was diagnosed with endometriosis, and as I said previously, I did not want to take any birth control or things like Orlissa, which control your hormones, control your estrogen levels, and I wanted to do it, if it was possible at all, to do it naturally. And my mom, in and around this time, she happened to find this doctor who encouraged people to hypernourish, which is basically oversupplying your body with plant-based nutrients to get rid of things like lupus, or my mom actually has ITP, which there's also been success with that. And then also she has had endometriosis patients who have basically gotten rid of their endometriosis. They've had no cysts, no pain, and it's amazing. There's no other word really for it. It's amazing. It's possible. And throughout these 2.5 years, I have on and off, I will have some abdominal pain. I'll have a little bit of cramping, but compared to what it was like in 2019, as it is in 2022, I have basically diminished almost all of my endometriosis pain. And like when I would press on my abdomen, especially in 2019, like I would get a lot of pain, and I don't feel that now. I don't feel bloated. My skin is glowing, my hair is healthy and thick and shiny. And this smoothie, it's amazing because it's not just for treating your symptoms, it's a lifestyle, right? It is an everyday choice, an everyday decision that you make that not only helps to cure or diminish your endometriosis symptoms, but it also helps every other aspect of your health. So my bathroom habits, like I have amazing bathroom habits. I never feel like I'm backed up. I feel like I have enough fiber. Everything moves through my body as it should. And I can definitely tell that difference. It reflects on the outside of my body because I feel like my skin is so much healthier. It's super clear. I'll actually insert a picture right here. And I never really had any problems such like as acne or like any marks on my face, anything like that. But I did have like my skin kind of felt drier. It kind of had a little bit of texture to it. And now I can really see the difference in my skin of how it looks glowy and healthy. And I still feel like a teenager, basically. My skin feels like when I was a teenager. And as for my hair and the rest of my body, I feel like I'm at a great weight for my body type. I'm 5'4", I'm kind of smaller boned. I weigh about 125, and I do work out on a pretty consistent basis, and I feel like that is a great weight for me. I feel very healthy at that weight, and I feel very nourished. And this smoothie has definitely contributed to that, and I feel like I have a lot more energy when I drink this, especially when I do workouts. I feel like I can go for longer than before when I wasn't drinking this smoothie. I have more stamina, and I feel like once I complete one workout, I'm like, why don't we go again? Like I have that much energy throughout the day. I don't feel nearly as tired. And if you're someone that has like struggles with caffeine addictions or anything like that, I would encourage you first thing in the morning, instead of reaching for your coffee, drink water. And then whenever, like, don't just immediately get up and have your coffee. I would encourage you to drink water first thing, and then whenever you feel hungry, drink your smoothie instead of drinking like your regular breakfast foods. Go drink this, and I guarantee you that you will experience amazing results, and not only on the outside, but more importantly on the inside. Now, as I stated previously, endometriosis, there is no way to know whether it is completely out of your body unless you go in for a laparoscopic surgery, which is kind of, it's kind of a downside to endometriosis because there's no way to know if it's completely gone. However, all of this is based off of how I feel, how my symptoms are, like how I am in and around my period, around ovulation. And a lot of girls with endometriosis experience most of their pain either during ovulation or during their periods. And I can say during ovulation, I do have some cramping, which I feel like is kind of, it's not severe cramping, it's very light cramping. And I will ever so often, not every single time, but I might take one ibuprofen, but it's not, I actually probably wouldn't have to take it because the pain is not as bad as it was in 2019. As for other symptoms of endometriosis during my periods, I do not have heavy periods. Actually, since I've started drinking this, the length of my periods has shortened. So normally I would be maybe like 6 days, and now it's about 4 to 5, which I am definitely not complaining about that. I love that. And then my bleeding is not heavy whatsoever. I would say it's medium and then goes to light to very light. So I also love that. I mean, who would not love that? So if you would like more detail about my endometriosis, kind of like the story up to this point, I would encourage you to watch my previous videos, which I will have linked below. But this was just kind of a quick update for you guys. The only thing that the main thing that I really wanted to say in this video is that I highly encourage you to test out this smoothie to see for yourself what it does and how it changes your life, and how not only how it helps you to diminish your symptoms, but also to change your body from the inside out. Every single aspect of your health is helped when you drink this green smoothie, and there's so many ways to change it up. You can put whatever types of fruit you want in it, whatever types of dark leafy greens. So I personally love spinach in my smoothie. My mom does kale, which is the best of the best. Like if you don't have kale in your diet, you definitely should try to implement it in some way. But she does kale in her smoothies. I do spinach. They're both wonderful for you. They're packed full of vitamin K and plant-based goodness. So I do that. I fill my blender 75% full of dark leafy greens, spinach, and then I will add in my smoothie. Lately I've been adding in some strawberries. I do some banana. I always do frozen banana because it makes your smoothie really creamy and kind of sweet, which I like my smoothies to be kind of on the sweeter side. And then I will add in a Honeycrisp apple, which I started doing this like in the fall season, and I loved that it was kind of like a fall take on my traditional smoothie, but I've still been doing that. And then I also add in pumpkin pie spice, which has a bunch of good things in it, like cinnamon and ginger, clove, and I love how that tastes. It kind of just gives it a little something extra. And then I will add in unsweetened almond milk. So it's important to get unsweetened. You can do unsweetened vanilla, but I just do the plain unsweetened, and I blend it up. I also add a 1/4 cup of flaxseed, which is so important for your omega-3s, your plant-based omega-3s. And then I blend it all up and I drink it. Try to drink it every single day. I usually drink it about noon because that's when I start getting hungry, but I would say just as soon as you get hungry in the morning, no matter what time that is, go ahead, blend up your smoothie, drink it, take it with you. You can take it like in a, you know, a Yeti cup. I love to put mine in a clear mason jar just because it looks super appetizing and healthy, and I love it. It is so delicious. I've grown to crave it, and when one day if I happen to miss drinking it, then I feel really, really sad and upset with myself because I actually miss drinking my smoothies if I don't get one in for that day. So I love this. I cannot say enough good things about Hypernourishing and the way it has changed my life, changed my health, my body from the inside out, and I encourage you to try it. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.